Greetings, my name is Neosekken, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Corpse Party Blood-Covered Repeated Fear for the 3DS. Now, where we last left off, we managed to find the all the tongues of the dead children, or at least the 3 that we know for sure have had their tongues severed. And we also managed to confirm that we appeased the spirit of one of the 3 children, so we only have 3 left to deal with, including Sachiko. And now that I have two tongues here to use, I need to try to find the other 2 spirits who definitely had their tongues removed and try to give them back to them. Now, in the case of the 2 other spirits who have their tongues had their tongues removed, I might also need to find the severed eye of one girl and the entire head of the other, because I somehow don't think that just giving them back their tongues by themselves is going to be enough to solve their issues. Because with the first kid, clearly all that was wrong with him was that he had his tongue removed. The other 2, their injuries are far more extensive, especially in the case of the one that has most of her head missing. Anyway, beyond that, we ran into Morishige, our favorite necrophiliac, and he was kind enough to give us the last tongue that we need. So clearly he was messing around in Mayu's remains, and I don't think he's quite aware of whose remains he was messing around in. Sicko. But either way, I guess we should all be thankful that he did the dirty work for us. So, now that I got their tongues, I guess I need to try to find where the other 2 spirits are. I'm assuming we still can't go back this way. Yep. So, we need to keep looking for them in here, then. Now, Morishige said that Satoshi had recommended that we all try to meet in classroom 1A, so I guess we should try to head that way. I'm gonna save right here, just in case something happens that will require me to get back to that particular spot. Nothing, huh? Is this always here? Yeah. I bet this force field is still up here, I assume. Yep. I'm not seeing anything here either. I guess I should try to head either back to the entrance or further up north on the first floor. Look like, I mean, those are the only 2 places I can go, it seems. There you are. Which one do we give it to? That's the question, isn't it? Get it back. Get it back. This girl's missing an eye. And the other one's missing most of her head. All we got are tongues. Is that going to be enough? What do? Those are my sentiments exactly. Pull out the tongue bags. Might as well. The girls lower their heads, or what's left of it, in one case, and begin rocking slowly back and forth as if feeling anxious.
Yuki-chan.
Yuki Kano. Tokiko Tsuji. These are for you. They're yours, aren't they? Handed over the 2 bags. You. Thank you. Thank you very much. Did that seriously do it? Was it really that straightforward? No way. We did it. We did it, Shinozaki. All 3 of them. We still got one more, even if that's the case. Oh, that's the girl in the red. No! No more! Every time I talk to these ghosts, I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to death myself. Do you have any idea what that's like? I keep picturing how I'll look when I'm dead, and I'm not even trying. Hey, what, Ayumi? We're all kind of in the same situation here. You're not unique in this line of thinking here. So chill. It just pops into my head all on its own, and it's such a horrible image. I want to go home. I just want to go home. Back to my mom and my sister. And Mochida. Shinozaki. Alright. Next one is mine then, okay? So just probably told yourself to get... What? I was wondering when that would happen. God damn it, not again. This one's big too. What the? Who? What the? Did I just unleash something? Was I knocked out? Where am I? What the hell? Am I back in Kisaragi Academy? Is this
俺らの
our
教
classroom?
室か。マジかよ。
No fooling? I think there's a lot of fooling going on here. A hell lot of it.
サトシやユイ先生たちは帰ってきてねえの
This
か。
is no Satoshi or Miss Yui or anyone else, huh? That's why I'm concerned about this. Shells are filled with personal effects belonging to the Class 2-9 primary assistant homeroom teachers. We're collecting to buy a bouquet of flowers for our dear friend Suzume, who will be leaving us for a new school after the festival. 300 yen per person. Contact Ayumi Shinozaki for payment. The needle on the clock in the hall is pointing to 8, and there's not a soul in sight. Anything in these desks? I guess I can't examine you from down south.
篠崎、
Shinozaki!
しっかりしろよ。
Hey!
おい、
Wake up!
息はしてるな。
She's breathing at least.
篠崎、おい、
Shinozaki,
起きろよ。
come on, wake up already. Kishinuma? Huh? What?
見てみろよ、周り。俺も信じらんねえんだけど。
Take a look around you. I can hardly believe it myself. But here we are. I don't believe it. At all.
嘘。
No way. We're
本当？ここ。
we're back? For real? Is this really our school?
マジだよ。ほら、俺の机だ。
It's really real. Check it out. Here's my desk.
本当だ。見て見て。私の机。
Mine too. It's right here. I can't believe it.
ってことは
It's true.
私たち帰ってこれた
Yeah,
のよ。
we made it. We're home. We're home.
さあ、ざまみろ、ちくしゃ
Fuck yeah. Suck on that, world.
もう帰ってこられないかと思ってた。
I never thought I'd live to see home again.
もう
サトシやユイ先生たちは帰ってきてねえのか。
Guess there's no Satoshi or Miss Yui or anyone else, huh?
もう
Yeah, this whole thing just seems very off. There's no way we can be back. What about everybody else? Venturing out in search of others, you find that even the janitor has likely gone home. The lights are out and the halls are pitch black. Only the red glow of the light next to the fire extinguisher offers any respite from the quaint, quiet darkness of the school hallway.
8時を過ぎて真っ暗な校舎の中に居残ることになるとはな。現実感ねえな。
Standing around in the darkened corridors of our school building at 8 in the evening just feels so surreal. As the thunder and rain grow in intensity, the windows begin to condensate with moisture, turning white in contrast to the corridor's sea of black.
これ現実か？
Is this reality? I very, very, very much doubt it.
さっきまでのは夢だったんじゃないか。
Was everything up until now just a dream?
どこで何やってんだろう俺。
Where am I right now? And what am I doing? I knew this was too good to be true. What?
どうした篠崎。
Shinozaki! What's wrong? Yep.
は
What? That's kind of freaky.
なんだこれは。
What the hell is this?
終わって
It's
ないの？
it's not over, is it? Nope.
まだ終わってないの？
Why isn't it over? Why? Because we still have one more kid left. Damn it.
お前は。
It's you. No! Go back. Don't come any closer.
ちょうどこんな雨の降る放課後のことでした。
It was a rainy evening after school, just like this one.
私が誘拐されたあの日、
On the day I was kidnapped. Are you gonna shed some light on what happened for us?
朝、私はお母さんと喧嘩をしてしまいました。
I remember I had a fight with my mom that morning.
何を言っているの？
Why is she telling us this?
わかんねえよ。
I have no idea.
お母さんと顔を合わせるのが嫌で、
I didn't want to see her face.
学校の後、私は家へ帰らずに、
So after school, I decided that instead of going home,
ぼーっと渡り廊下にしゃがんで、
I parked myself in the outdoor walkway for a little and watched the rain.
そうしたら、私の隣に吉和先生が座って、
That's when Mr. Yoshikazu showed up. He sat down next to me.
うんと私の話を聞いてくれたのです。
I told him all about my fight with Mom, and he listened really closely and just kept saying, uh-huh, uh-huh.
先生、言葉を話せない病気だったけれど、
He was sick and
心は
couldn't
優
speak
し
much,
い
you
人だっ
see,
たから、
but he was a very kind man.
私は好きでした。
I really liked him.
けれど、
But then,
お兄さん、お姉さん、
you two are nice people.
ごめんなさい。
I'm so sorry.
あなたは5年生の
She's so tiny. She must be 5th grader.
菅野
Yuki
Yuki-chan
Kano,
ね。
right?
さっきはありがとう
Thank you
ございます。
for what you did back there.
殺された私たちを成仏させようとしてくれて、
For making the effort to help those of us who were killed in that school.
結局成仏はできたのか。
Didn't we succeed though?
なんでお前。
So why are you still here?
いいえ、できてません。
No, you didn't.
あなたたちから言葉を奪った、抜き取られた舌は返したし、
But we returned your tongues. We gave you back your ability to speak out.
あなたたちにひどいことをした犯人には懺悔させたけど、
And you even got your murderer to repent for what he did.
やっぱり許せない。
Is it just that you can't forgive him no matter what? Number 1, again, we still have a number 4 girl to take care of. And number 2, since I'm not sure if he actually did the murder, so let's just let Yuki keep talking.
私たちの成仏に許す、許さないという
Appeasing us isn't
それ
about
ぞれの意志は
forgiveness.
関係ないんです。
It doesn't matter if we forgive or not.
懺悔とは犯人と被害者との間に存在して、
Repentance is between the
それ単
criminal
体
and the
で
victim.
私たち被害者の霊を動かすものです。
It's the sole act capable of moving us.
私たちが天神小学校を異空間に閉じ込めている霊場の断片だから、
And we
私たちを動かすという方法は
exist as
正しいと思い
fragments
ます。
of the sacred ground upon which heavenly host is sealed. I believe that moving us is your best course of action.
だけど足りていないんです。
But
犯人の懺悔が
it's not enough. His repentance just wasn't enough.
あいつの文化人形が喋った言葉では足りないってこと？
So you're saying his words, the words spoken by the doll, weren't good enough to appease you?
あれは
That's not...
で、なんだよ。
So, what then? Come on, tell me about the doll.
なんだって無関係の人間を何人も何人も閉じ込めてるんだ。
Why do you feel a need to trap one innocent stranger after another in that godforsaken place?
俺たちをあそこに呼び寄せたのはお前ら子供の幽霊たちだろ。
You child spirits are the ones who summoned us there, aren't you?
それは
That's
違います。
not true.
だと
What the hell do you mean by that?
私たちは異空間をつなぎ止める歯車に過ぎなくて、
We're just the cogs that hold the closed spaces together.
お前鈴本を殺したじゃねえか
But
よ。
you killed Suzumoto, didn't you? Wait,
もう少し聞こう。
let's hear her out.
お姉さんたちだけでも無事に遅れてよかったです。
I'm just glad I was able to get even the two of you back to safety.
なんで急に俺たちを気遣うような言い方すんだよ。
Why the hell are you suddenly so concerned about us?
私のお姉ちゃんに聞いたことがある。
I heard about a situation like this from my sister once.
強い未練を残したまま暴力的に命を搾取された霊魂は
A lost soul whose life was ended violently and abruptly, leaving her with a mountain of worries and regrets.
普通の人でいうところの錯乱に近い状態でとどまってしまう。
It's kind of like stopping short at the edge of madness.
いろんな感情や思いがごちゃ混ぜになってしまっているから、
With all sorts of thoughts and feelings swirling around in your head.
本来の優しい心と聖者への妬みや敵意の気持ちとコントロールできずに
Your kindly nature and your sudden
くるくる
hatred
変わる。
and panic begin to spin around and around, and you just start acting out without any sort of control.
お前の姉さんって霊能師の？
Your sister's some kind of medium or something?
ちょっと違うけど、
Yeah, something like that.
どっちもこいつの本音ってわけか。
So what you're saying is, this little girl and the creepy little girl we met before are two sides of the same coin.
だったらお願い、 他の生きてるみんなも。
I feel for you. I really do. So please, please, bring the rest of them back.
持田くんや先生たちも連れてきてあげて。
Mochida, Miss Yui, and everyone else too. Bring them all back home.
ねえ、できるんでしょ？
Come on, you can do it, right? If she could, she would have done it by now, I'm sure.
それは無理だと思います。
I don't think that's possible
ど
anymore.
うして？
Why not?
あの空間はたくさんの無関係な命を食べ過ぎました。
Those closed spaces have eaten a lot of innocent souls. Far too many, in fact.
あそこで死んだ人たちの恨みの念がもう満員だから。
The grudges of those who died there have filled every last corner of them. There's no room
行
left.
き場をなくした悲しい思いたちの影響で
And because the agony and pain has nowhere else to go,
わずかに残った理性を失い始めています。
it's begun feeding on the minds of souls like us who are bound there.
私だってもうすぐまた
It won't be long.
生きている人をただ無差別に襲うだけの怨霊になってしまいます。
Before I turn back into a vengeful spirit who attacks people like you without mercy. Well, that sucks.
あなたも味方してくれなくなるのね。
So, we're going to lose you as an ally then?
だったらなおさら急がなきゃ。
So why don't you just hurry up and bring them home right now?
何か持田くんたちを助ける方法はないの？
Isn't there any way for us to save Mochida and the others?
一つだけあります。
There may be one way.
どうするんだよ。
But what is it?
お兄さんも知っている方法です。
I think you
あ
already
の
know.
場所へ戻って
You have to return to the closed spaces.
私たち天神小学校の児童4名誘拐殺害事件
Find
被
all
害者
four of us heavenly host serial kidnapping and murder victims.
みんなを成仏させてくれれば歯車を失った異空間に
And put us all
大
to
きな
rest.
歪みが生まれます。
Then, the closed spaces won't have their cogs anymore, so they'll begin to fall apart.
そうすればもしかしたら
And you just might get your friends back.
あそこへまた戻るのかよ。
You expect us to go back?
それにせっかく残りあと一人だと思ってたのに、
And this
そんなつもり
time,
のお前ら3人も成仏してなかったしよ。
instead of having one person left to appease, we have to go back to the drawing board and appease all four of you?
どうしてさっき口ごもったの？成仏できなかった。
Why couldn't you tell us the reason our previous efforts weren't good enough? What is there to hide?
それは
It's just
思い出したくないんです。
something I don't want to remember. But
どうしても知りたいのなら教えます。あの時のこと。
if you really want to know, I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything that happened. Yuki's spirit gently took hold of Ayumi's hand, and in an instant, their two beings seemed to merge together into a single mind. What's going... Ah!
白崎
Shinozaki! It hurts! It hurts! What
私
happened to me? Are you in some... Let me guess, you're gonna be in some kind of memory or
意
something?
識がある
Didn't I pass out? So why am I fully aware right now?
真っ暗だし体が動かない
I can't see a thing. And I can't move.
なんか疲れた時になる金縛りみたい
It's like that feeling you get when you're really tired. Sleep paralysis, I think. Drugged? Oh.
ここは
Where?
体が動かない
Why can't I move?
犯行現場で唯一生き残った赤いワンピースの女児篠崎幸子
Wait. Oh my god, why didn't I see that before? Sachiko Shinozaki. Ayumi Shinozaki. Are you two related? Sachiko Shinozaki. The little girl in the red dress, and the only survivor of the horrific murders that occurred in Heavenly Host Elementary School.
幸子の家族は事件後怯えるように他県へ移っていったとされている
Following the incident, Sachiko's family fled from the area, moving to another prefecture to escape the frightful memories that remained here.
驚いたことにこの篠崎家についての記述はこの
Strangely,
事柄以
however,
外
I've been unable to locate any other records of the Shinozaki
当
family.
時の書類や文献のどこを見ても何を見ても見当たれない
No matter where I look, the only information I can find about them comes from newspaper reports on Heavenly Host murders.
惨劇の舞台となった学校や現役校長の嫡男による凄惨な犯行
Granted, when an elementary school becomes the stage for a grisly incident such as this, perpetrated by none other than the principal's own son,
そのスキャンダラスな背景の取材に目がくらみ
it would stand to reason that the scandal would serve as the primary focus for public interest, with all other details fading into the background.
この小さな生存者の聴取がおろそかになったのではと予想したがそうではなかった
So of course, after learning that Sachiko was safe, further news of her whereabouts was largely ignored in favor of the media circus surrounding the school.
誰も幸子のその後をたどることができなかったのだ
But there's more to it than that. People weren't just uninterested in learning of Sachiko's history or whereabouts. There was simply no data to be had. Why?
体は金縛りにあったみたいに動かせないけど
I can't move my body because of sleep paralysis, I guess. Those are the other kids, aren't they? And you must be Hammer Time, yeah?
部屋の光景が見える
But I can clearly see the room I'm in now.
私の他に男の子が一人
There's one boy and two
女
girls
の
in
子が
here,
二人
aside from myself.
顔に見覚えがある
I recognized them.
みんなあの犯人に殺された天神症の子供たちだ
They were killed in Heavenly Host during that incident. But they're still alive.
けど私を含めみんな手足を縛られて床に
Unfortunately,
転がされている
they're all bound hand and foot, and just sprawled out on the floor. And so am I.
だから私も体が動かないのかしら
It's the real reason I can't move. Somebody, please save me. No. Stop! No! Please, no! I hear eyes. No, I can't see.
目隠しをされ何も見えない
No, I'm blindfolded. I can't see a thing that's happening to me.
手足も縛られてるから目隠しを取ることもできない
And since my hands and feet are tied up, I can't remove the blindfold either.
こうしていると恐怖は余計に倍増する
That just makes everything so much worse.
耳がどんどん敏感になる
I guess because I can't see, I begin to listen more intently.
「周りの子たちのおえつの声が狭い部屋に反響して私も恐怖で頭が割れそうになる
The helpless cries of the other children echo off the walls of the cramped room. I'm so scared, it feels like my head's going to explode.
何するのよどうして目隠しなんか
What are you doing to me? Why am I blindfolded?
ねえ話してもうねえ足ほどいてよ
Untie me! Cut the ropes! I want to be able to use my hands and feet. Please. I don't think he can hear you. Please!
何度も叫んだけど男は私から離れていった
I kept begging and pleading, but all I heard in response was the man walking away from me. In order. Okay. In order, okay?
順番って
In order?
何
Oh, God. Oh! God, what is happening?
人間の声とは思えない凄まじい音波のような叫び声
I never heard screaming like this before. It's pure primal terror, cutting through the air like a perfect sine wave. It's the boy at the end.
それが延々と続く今まさに殺されてるんだ
Feels like he's been screaming for an eternity. I think he's being killed right now.
なんてことなんてこと
My God, what the hell is he doing to him?
こんな残酷な目に遭ってるのに
No one deserves this.
なぜせめて早く神様は意識を奪ってあげないの
Why isn't God allowing him to fall unconscious so he doesn't have to suffer? It's been at least half an hour now. God, half an hour of that?
何度も何度も繰り返し絞り出された男の子の叫び
Those
声
inhuman screams of a young boy being ripped apart from the inside.
とうとう
Finally come to a
聞こえなくなっ
halt.
た 女の子の悲鳴が上がる。これももはや音だった。
Without even a single moment of silence, the first of the girls in line is the next to scream for her life. And the symphony goes on. God, I can't take any more of this. I'm losing my mind. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it!
まだ終わらない。早く。
Is it still going on? Come on, just die already.
早く。私は何を望んでるんだ。
Die already? God, what is wrong with me? There is nothing wrong with you as far as I'm concerned. They are suffering. They are dying a horrible fucking death. If I were in your shoes, I'd be wishing that they die as soon as possible so they don't have to keep suffering. I'm right there with you, believe me.
わからないけど、とにかく早く楽にしてあげて。
You know what? I don't care. Just get it over with and leave me in peace.
やがて、ゴン。何か重いものが落ちる音がして、
Finally,
静かになった。
after hearing a sound like a heavy object being dropped, the noises stopped, and the room grew quiet again. Yuki's next, isn't she? Those footsteps are getting closer.
ずわりと全身の毛が逆立つ。
All my hair's standing on end at this point.
胃から下に氷を詰められたような、一瞬にして下痢になったような丘。
Everything below my stomach feels like it's frozen. Like I've suddenly been stricken with severe diarrhea.
順番。
In order?
私は何を安心しているんだろう。
God, why am I relieved by the
隣の
silence?
子が死んだら
The kid next to me just died.
私の番じゃない。
Which means it's my turn now. Ah!
髪の毛をつかまれ、頭をグイッと持ち上げられる。
Someone's got me by the hair. They're pulling my head up.
同時に目隠しを取られると、犯人の顔が
And taking off my blindfold.
見えた。
Which means I get to see the face of my killer.
天神小学校の開校当初から閉鎖されていた地下室で行方不明だった児童たちの
The 4 missing children were found in a basement room at Heavenly House Elementary School, unused and officially sealed since the building's construction.
亡骸が発見された時の現場はまさに賛美極まる凄惨な光景だった。
When authorities entered, they were greeted with an inhumanly horrific sight.
鑑識の調査の結果、凶器は逮捕時に犯人が手にしていた大きな断ち切りバサミと断定。
Based upon the evidence at hand, the murder weapon was determined to be a pair of large sewing scissors found in the hands of the accused.
躊躇があったのか、男のものにしては軽めの力で、しかし執拗に。
Investigators suspected some hesitation on the man's part. However, as the deceased victim's wounds did not indicate that his full strength had been used. Why did you hesitate?
殺意を持って犯行に及んだことは確実であった。
Nonetheless, he had clearly acted with extreme malicious intent.
公式発表では、児童たちの死因は舌を切り取られたことによる失血死とされていたが、
The official cause of death for the 3 murdered children had been listed as loss of blood following removal of the tongue.
実際にはもっとむごたらしい凶行が行われていた。
But the actual state of affairs was not quite so clinical, nor even so pleasant, if you can believe it.
以下は 規制によりメディアで報道されてい
The
な
following
い殺
details
害
have
の
been
手口である。
extrapolated from information previously unreleased to the public, or at least previously unreported by news outlets.
現場で惨劇を目撃した幸子の証言に基づいている。
These details of the crime are based on the official police testimony of Sachiko Shinozaki herself.
手足を縛られ目隠しをされた被害者たちは一人ずつ距離を置いて泣かされ、
Evidently, the victims were bound, blindfolded, and spaced out on the floor,
順番に殺されていった。
then killed, one by one.
一人はハサミで腹部をめった刺しにされた上に臓器を抜き取られショック死。
One was repeatedly stabbed in the abdomen with the aforementioned pair of scissors, then had many of his internal organs forcefully dug out. Holy shit.
臓器は地下室の土床に粗雑に埋められた。
His discarded innards were found partially buried beneath the earthen floor of the basement room.
一人はハサミで数十回にもわたって頬を刺され、口から上の顎部がちぎれ死亡。
Another was stabbed in the head dozens upon dozens of times, to such an extent that all flesh and bone above her jawline was essentially minced away. Holy shit.
目隠しを剥ぎ取られ、
With my blindfold removed,
私の目の前にさらされた光景は想像を絶していた。
the sight that appeared before me was more horrific than anything I could have possibly imagined.
血まみれの大きなハサミを手に私を見下ろしていたのはさっきの大男ではなく、
The person staring back at me, brandishing a blood-soaked pair of sewing scissors, wasn't the large man from earlier at all. So I was right? He didn't actually commit the murders? At least directly. He was definitely an accomplice, for sure. But who's the other person then?
捕らえられていた子供たちの一人。
What the fuck? He was one of the children.
帰り地で顔が真っ赤に染まった小さな女の子だった。
Sachiko? It was a little girl. Her face dyed red with the blood of her victims. Holy shit. Are you actually saying that Sachiko is the killer?
正気のない灰色の目でじっと私の目を見据え、
She was staring intently at me with soulless gray eyes. And then,
ケタケタと笑い出した。
she just started giggling.
ハサミは不快な音を立て、せわしなく開閉を繰り返す。
She was opening and closing the blade's scissors over and over again, and the sound kept echoing through the room.
その錆びてボロボロになった血まみれの切っ先は、
Then she took those dull, rusty, thoroughly blood-soaked blades
スーッと
and slowly brought them closer and closer to my left eye. You framed him then. You framed Yoshikazu. He was your accomplice, and when the police arrived, you basically threw him under the bus. Holy shit. And slowly brought them closer and closer to my left eye. Yoshikazu, sorry.
そんな
How? Why?
どうしてあなたが
Why is it you?
いや
一人はハサミで眼球を何度も刺された上に
The third victim was stabbed in the left eye an indeterminate number of times.
スープのように潰れた目玉をえぐり出され苦しみ抜いた末に出血死に至る
Until her eyeball became soup-like in consistency. She was eventually just left like that, slowly bleeding to death in horrible agony.
その後なぜか犯人は3人の遺体から舌をハサミで切断している
Strangely, it was only after these mutilations had already been inflicted that the killer went back and severed the victims' tongues.
執筆している私も胸の悪くなるまさに悪魔の所業である
Learning the truth about these proceedings is shocking even to me. It makes it nearly impossible to accept the murderer as anything but a monster.
児童3人が惨殺される中唯一生き残った少女幸子
And bearing witness to every moment of this was a 7-year-old girl named Sachiko. In many ways, she's the most pitiable and long-suffering of them all. Oh, how wrong that assumption is. How very wrong that is.
泣きじゃくる彼女の証言から追及が進み吉和は送検された
But it was through her tearful, frightened testimony that Yoshikazu Yanagihori was officially charged.
言い換えるなら彼を犯人確定に追い込んだ張本人である彼女には
Now, going back to the hunt for information on this unfortunate girl's whereabouts, it was her words that ultimately led to Yoshikazu's sentencing.
自宅の所在も家族構成も一切の記録が残っていない
Therefore, it comes as no real surprise that sensitive information pertaining to her and her family would be withheld. That's to be
という
expected.
よりはっきり言えば存在していた痕跡が全くないのだ
What's not expected, however, is that there's not even the slightest trace of this information left to find. It's as if it simply never existed.
ここからは仮説になる果たしてこれは本当に
Therefore, I cannot help but consider alternate possible explanations. And I remind you, this is mere conjecture. It was covered up.
吉和の犯行なのか
But one question keeps nagging at the back of my mind. Was Yoshikazu Yanagihori really the murderer of the 3 victims? Well, apparently not. Apparently it was Psycho Sachiko.
児童たちを殺害したのは本当に吉和なのか
Is it possible this crime was not actually perpetrated by him at all?
後期の吉和は言葉による他人とのコンタクト
It
が
was-
不自由だったとは
It all makes sense now. Seeing her order Yoshikazu around like that in an extra chapter. She orchestrated this whole murder incident. All of it. It's all her, isn't it? But what about that spirit in the infirmary? That's the only one I'm still not quite sure about yet, but this is huge. So you were definitely never my ally to begin with. In fact, you're the damn murderer. Think about it. In his final days, Yoshikazu was incapable of communicating with others through speech.
基本的にはおとなしく他人に危害を加えるような性質ではなかった
And despite his childlike reversion, he'd always been a personable and friendly man. As the saying goes, he wouldn't have hurt a fly.
これは彼を取り巻いていた親戚や付近住民の証言も聞くことができたので確実だ
All of his relatives, friends, and neighbors confirmed as much. Shocked to hear that such a kindly man could commit these unconscionable atrocities.
突然このような強行に走る道理がないので
He certainly had no motive for the crime either. There was nothing for him to gain from it.
一方 それまで健康であった義和の父親。
Then again, he may simply have lost his mind. Look at his father.
柳堀校長が突然奇怪な言動や行動を取り始めたのもこの時期だ。
It was around this same time that Principal Takamine Yanagihori suddenly began speaking in tongues and acting in a most peculiar way.
何かに取りつかれたように屋敷の壁一面に意味不明の漢字の羅列を書き殴ったり、
Not to mention scribbling incomprehensible gibberish all over his walls, as if possessed.
何者かに怯えるように部屋の隅にこもり大声でわめいたり暴れたり。
He seemed frightened of someone and would often be found crouching in the corner of his office, moaning and thrashing when visitors came by.
こちらも相当な事態になっていた。
If he could wind up in such a beleaguered state with no warning, then perhaps so too could his son.
そこに私は人知を超えた力の動き、巨大なる呪詛の側面を見ている。
I believe that we're looking at a curse far more powerful than anything man could devise.
開校当初より閉鎖されていた
From the time it opened its doors to the day it closed them forever.
天神小学校の地下室に関する何か大きな呪いの存在。
Heavenly Host Elementary School's sealed basement room has existed as some form of cursed ground.
この連続児童誘拐殺害事件より
And to find the underlying cause, we must go back beyond the infamous kidnapping and murder incident.
さらに遡ること20年。
Back a whole 20 years. This whole thing has just been going on for a damn long time, hasn't it?
おぼろげながら真相を知る手がかりを私は見つけたように思える。
I believe I may have found a clue that could shed some light on the situation. It may be a bit far-fetched as leads go, but it's a lead nonetheless.
廃校になった後、取り壊されて別の学校が建っている現在では、
Regrettably, since Heavenly Host was not only closed down, but demolished altogether, and another school built in its place,
失われた天神小学校の地下室を調べることは不可能だ。
it's no longer possible to investigate the basement room directly. I need to go down there. I need to find a way to open the door and go down.
私の助手が興味深い方法を見つけてきてくれた。
But my protege has found what may be the next best thing.
不可能が可能となるかもしれない。これよりその準備に出かける。
Something that could make the impossible possible once more. Preparations are being made to pursue this lead even now.
詳しくは次回の連載にてお伝えしたいと思う。
Be sure not to miss the next installment. It may be the scoop of a lifetime. Code Yuki, 2003, July 22nd. 50-something years, give or take, that this curse was supposedly being formed. Holy shit. Continued in Chapter 5. Holy shit. That was one hell of a Wham episode if I ever saw one. Chapter 5 has been unlocked. Extra Chapter 4 has been unlocked. Holy shit. Not only was that horrific to watch, but the revelations is just... damn. I wasn't quite expecting that. I mean, I guess I should... I mean, yeah, I guess I really should have seen this coming. In hindsight, given what I saw in that extra chapter between Sachiko and Yoshiki. and Yoshikazu. There was some subtle bits of foreshadowing. I couldn't quite figure out what it was, but now it all makes sense. What all that foreshadowing was leading up to. Holy shit, man. I know I sound like a broken record, but... that was horrible to watch. Or at least imagine and listen to / read. I wonder... you know what? I think I'll check out Extra Chapter 4. Why not? Maybe it's short.
おお、これってデートに誘っても OK ってことか？
Oh, hey! Does this mean I get to ask her on a date now?
あれ？何そのセリフ？
How'd you get that
そんなの
line?
なかった。
That was never even an option when I played.
来いよ。恋のソムリエ、片山様と呼んでも構わん
But
ぞ。
of course. I am Katayama, the sommelier of love. Feel free to call me that too, if you'd like.
まだまだだよ。とにかく一遍クリアしてくるんだ。話はそれから
Don't
だ。
think you're the cock of the walk just yet. Try clearing the game once. Then we'll talk.
ち、見てろ。どぎも抜いてやる。
Oh, don't worry. I'll clear the shit out of it.
盛り上がるのは結構だが、ここが生徒会室であることは忘れてないだろうな。
I appreciate that you're getting into your little game over there, but I hope you haven't forgotten that this is the student council room.
もちろん忘れてない。
Of course we haven't forgotten.
大丈夫、大丈夫。いつものことだし。
Yeah, don't worry. We do this all the time.
俺たち適当に遊んでるから気にしなくていいぞ。
We're just messing around. It's totally harmless.
そうそう。さっさと生徒会の仕事を終わらせて一緒に帰ろうよ、
Yep.
マサト。
Just let us know when you're done in here, Masato, and we can all head on home.
あのな。
You know.
あ、ちょっと。陽介、それ二股って言わない？
Ah, Ryosuke, what the hell? Are you seriously planning on two-timing her?
俺は手広く行くのさ。うら！
There's plenty of me to go around. And boom goes the dynamite.
うわ、手出した。なんてこと。
Oh god, I can't believe you just did that.
ウィース。
What up, boys?
まあ、ちゃんと本命一筋で行けよ。
Come on, why can't you just pick your favorite line like a normal player?
何騒いでんの？俺も混ぜてくれよ。
What's all the hubbub? I want in.
ただの恋愛ゲームだぞ。
They're playing a stupid dating sim.
おー、ゲーム。
Oh
お前ら
ho.
ほんと好きだよな。
Gaming, are you? You guys just can't seem to get enough.
今、カッコ笑いとかつけなかったか、おい。
Did I detect a hint of dual entendre there? You bastard.
いや、だってさ。
Maybe.
ね
I mean, you know. Those kinds of games.
恋愛プアは言うことが違うね。
Don't knock them till you've tried them.
え。なんだと？
You think you can win me over?
まあ、実物見て目覚ませって。
Well, how about you see for yourself?
おお、かわいいじゃん。
Damn, she is super cute.
だろ？
Isn't she?
へえ、何これ超リアル。
Oh, well, the graphics on this thing.
これ
Super realistic.
黒にやらせようぜ。
Hey, you know who I'd love to see playing this? Fukuroi.
いいね。
That would be something.
ふくろいくん。ちょっとこれ
Fukuroi.
マジで面白そう。一緒にやろうぜ。
Couldn't read all that.
俺は今仕事
I got work
硬
to
い
do.
こと言うなって。ほら、フクロイどの子が好み？選ぶまで仕事させないぞ。
I guess you guys can just pause and read skip what was said there. Don't be such a stick in the mud. Come on, Fukuroi. Just pick your favorite girl. I insist. In fact, I won't leave you alone until you do.
たく邪魔ばかりするなお前らは。
You guys are such pains in my ass.
お、かわいいな。
Wow, that one's real pretty.
ちっちゃ。
Ooh, and look at her.
胸でけえ。
She's so tiny. Oh man, and that one's got huge boobs. This sounds so bad out of context. Okay, it sounds bad even in context. Never mind. Whoa.
父見て即決って。
That was a pretty quick decision. See, big boobs? Press for confirm.
フクロイ、お前。巨乳好きだったのか。
Fukuroi, I had no idea. Big tits does it for you, eh?
巨乳とか
Keep your
覚えて言う
voice
な。
down! God!
なるほどな。
And the truth comes out.
いいんじゃないの？
But it's okay. I can definitely see it. Yeah, good choice, man.
性癖が出るよな、こういうの。
A person's true colors always comes out when they play games like this. You're all a bunch of sick perverts.
お堅い人ほどむっつりだという典型的なパターンです
It
ね。
seemed like pretty predictable colors for a hard ass like him, though.
うるさい。
Shut up!
照れない照れない。
No need to be embarrassed.
じゃあ俺部活行ってくるわ。
Well, that's all the time we have, it seems. I gotta get to practice.
ってところで片山、
But before I go,
マジ貸してくんない？
Katayama, would you mind lending me that game to me for real sometime? That's it? We just get to watch these guys just basically have fun perving over that dating sim? Okay, I guess there's worse things that we could bear witness to, like what we just saw in the ending of Chapter 4. But still, I guess I was expecting something interesting, more interesting than that to happen, I guess. Oh well. Anyway, this has been Corpse Party Blood-Covered Repeated Fear. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just cut the episode off here, and we can start Chapter 5, the final chapter, in the next episode. I hope that you guys enjoyed this latest episode of the game. If you did, and you want to see more content from me, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.